We'll settle on a poll question. Todd was with his passive-aggressive suggestions. I'll start with you, Todd.
Aaron Rodgers' reaction to what Sean Payton said about Nathaniel Hackett is right on the money, stick up for your beloved former coach, unnecessary, leave it alone and worry about getting the Jets to the Super Bowl.
All right, this happened with USA Today. Jarrett Bell did an interview with Sean Payton. And Sean Payton was speaking out of school, I think, as most coaches and players, ownership, but he was honest. And it's almost like he was an analyst with what he was saying. But Aaron Rodgers said that Sean Payton's comments about Nathaniel Hackett were very surprising and out of character for a coach to do that to another coach. Do we have some sound off of this, Marvin?
It made me feel bad that someone who's accomplished a lot in the league is that insecure that they have to take another man down to set themselves up for some sort of easy fall if it doesn't go well for that team this year. Thought it was way out of line, inappropriate, and I think he needs to keep my coach's names out of his mouth.
Okay. And yes, they do get to play during the regular season. Yay, week 5. Broncos, Jets.
Let's go.
It would be better if Sean Payton was playing as opposed to being the coach for the Broncos. But Aaron Rodgers was not pleased. But Payton hinted that the Jets, they're infatuated with pomp and circumstance of a blockbuster offseason that included the acquisition of Rodgers. Payton hinted that the Jets were, quote, a dream team that is doomed to failure. Also talked about the play calling, the offensive line, how everybody was pretty much culpable for the Broncos being terrible last year, and don't put all of this on Russell Wilson. And then Aaron Rodgers talked about his relationship, and he said, I love him and his family. He's an incredible family man, an incredible dad. Not sure what that has to do with coaching. And on the field, he's arguably my favorite coach I've ever had in the NFL. Yeah, he said a lot of nice things, stood up for his coach. Good. And they play each other week 5. So your question was my reaction to that. Right on the money. Stick up for your beloved former coach. Unnecessary. Leave it alone. Worry about getting the Jets to the Super Bowl. No, in the moment, you got to say something. I think he did the right thing. That's his current coach. And it's not like Nathaniel Hackett's back in Green Bay. He's there with the Jets. Yes, Eaton.
If Nathaniel Hackett was just his former coach and not his current offensive coordinator, does he say anything?
Well, I don't know if he says it with the same tone. That it might be more of a, hey, that's unprofessional. You shouldn't be talking about other coaches like that. He did the best he could. He's still one of my favorite coaches. I don't know if he'd get to the line where you keep it was almost a Will Smith moment with Chris Rock at the Academy Awards. That was the feeling I got. Like, is he going to come up there and smack Sean Payton on the sidelines week 5? The NFL has to love this. The NFL has to just sit back and go, yeah, all right, I like that. Yeah, continue. Yeah, we don't want violence, but we do like controversy. Yes, Marvin?
Week 1 of Hard Knocks, already set.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're right. But Aaron Rodgers was doing an interview with Peter Schrager from NFL Network, and had a few things to say there. Peter King spoke with Aaron Rodgers as well, and he'll join us coming up a little bit later on.